Very good afternoon. In this video, explaining the slow changing dimensions. These slow changing dimensions are used in data warehousing to maintain the changes in data. So, if any changes happen in the data, by using the slow changing dimensions, we store the details of those data. So there are mainly three types of SCDs. So they are SCD type 1 and SCD type 2 and SCD type 3. These SCDs are used for various purposes based on the requirement. So first let's discuss the SCD type 1. This SCD type 1 is used to replace the old values with the existing records. In this, no history is stored. Only the updated values are appears in the table. For example, if we take a product table as example table, in this laptop is one of the products. So the current price of the laptop is 900. It changes the previous price of the laptop is 900. It changes to 950. So we want to store the new value of the laptop. So we replace the old 900 value with the present value with 950. So there is no appearance of the old record in this SCD type 1. These are used. We want to only present data. So this is very suitable. The advantage of this SCD type 1 is it is very easy to maintain and understand. We can't see the history of the history details of the one item or product. For example, if we want to update the contact number and email address of the user who use this SCD type 1. So by using this SCD type 1, we change the contact number and mail address of the customer. There is no need to the old contact number and old email address for our communication. So this is suitable for those type of details. Now we go to second one, SCD type 2. In SCD type 2, SCD type 2, it creates a new row for the every update of the record. So if there is any changes in the record, it creates one row for each time. For example, in the product table, the value of the laptop changes from 900 to 950. So it creates a new row for the 950 and also keep the 900 row also. So by uh, doing this, it gives a history of the product details. It provides complete history about the changes in the data. So if we want to analyze the product details, how they are varied in different times. So if we want to analyze any product detail, we use this SCD type 2 method to store the changes. So for example, if we want a customer address is changed to new address, so we also keep the old address of the customer. So in that cases, we use this SCD type 2 method. This is very suitable for analyzing the complete history. In this, the main disadvantage is it requires a more storage to store the previous and current details of the changes. So it requires more storage. When storage is not a issue, we can easily use this SCD type 2. The maintenance of this SCD type 2 method is also some little bit difficult. So now we can go to the third type. This is SCD type 3. In this SCD type 3 also we uses new column for storing the new record. So in this limited history is present. For any details, it gives only present and past one record only. So for example, in product table, the price of the laptop changes from 900 to 950 and also from uh, and also to 1000. So it gives only 1000 in current and previous is 950 value. So it gives only one record for the past two. So we can't able to analyze the variance in the product. So it is suitable to store only one value. It is not required to store uh, more than one value. It is very suitable. It stores only most recent change, not for full history. The structure and maintenance of this SCD type 3 is also very easy. The storage is also uh, the storage required for storing this SCD type 3 is also uh, low. So if we want to store one past value and storage is a problem, we use this SCD type 3 method. So for storing the changes in the data. So these are all about SCD type 1, SCD type 2 and SCD type 3. In which case we use these various types of SCDs. So if we want only the present information is required for our analysis and requirement. There is no need of past values. We must use this SCD type 1 method. So in SCD type 2 method, we want to analyze all the data and we want to see the present and past 3-4 values and storage is not a issue. We use this SCD type 2 method. So SCD type 3 is for storing current and previous one history value. We use this SCD type 3. So these SCDs are very important and we must learn and know about this SCDs to change the data in data warehouses. So without knowledge in SCDs, we don't maintain the tables properly. So these SCDs are very helpful to store and maintain the details in the data warehousing techniques. So I hope this video will help to you to know more about slow changing dimensions. Thank you.